Welcome back to TTI. Today's project is the kind that makes you look at your toolbox and think, yeah, I should probably try harder. We're diving into an incredible DIY built by Christian Green, who spent 9 weeks turning raw materials into a slick, teardrop camper caravan. No shortcuts, no magic, just skill, patience, and a whole lot of sawdust. From the first sketch to the final polish, this build is a full journey. Once the design was locked in, Christian transferred everything onto high-quality plywood. Lightweight, tough, and friendly on the wallet. Basically the holy trinity of DIY materials. After cutting each piece, he moved on to assembly, gluing sections together and securing the outer frame, like a man who clearly trusts his measurements more than most of us trust Google Maps. Next came insulation, because looking cool is great, but not freezing at night is better. He carefully fitted foam board insulation to keep things cozy without adding unnecessary weight. Then came interior paneling, which not only strengthened the structure, but also gave the inside a clean, polished finish. At this point, it's already starting to look less like a project and more like a tiny home with big ambitions. Now for the brains of the operation, the electrical system. Christian installed a full setup with a fuse box, inverter, and solar charge controller. Translation? Lights, power, and the freedom to camp off-grid like a boss. Who needs hotels when your trailer runs on sunshine? Of course, no camper is complete without a kitchen. He added a compact yet super functional setup, featuring a sink with a foldable faucet and a dual-burner gas stove, all neatly built into a sleek countertop. Small space, big cooking energy. As the build progressed, Christian dialed in both form and function. Custom storage compartments and cabinets were installed to make the most of every inch, because in a trailer, space is basically gold. He topped it off with wood-style laminate flooring, adding warmth and style to the interior. On the outside, he carefully installed the curved panels, giving the trailer its signature aerodynamic look while boosting durability. To finish things off, he reinforced the roof with laminated wooden ribs. Because if you're building something this cool, it might as well be built to last. Honestly, it's the kind of project that makes you want to grab some plywood and then immediately take a nap thinking about it. Now comes the moment where the trailer really starts looking like something you'd proudly tow, instead of something your neighbors politely ignore. Christian carefully wraps the outer skin over the frame and insulation, fitting it so smoothly it almost looks factory-made. Except, better. With the shell coming together, he shifts focus to the important details. First stop, the kitchenette. He installs a protective backsplash, because cooking adventures can get messy fast. And neatly tucks the battery system under the counter. This hidden powerhouse keeps everything running: lights, appliances, and all the little comforts that make camping feel less like survival and more like a tiny vacation. Next, Christian trades wood for metal and starts working with aluminum panels. He cuts and shapes them with precision, creating protective covers for different parts of the trailer. Aluminum is the perfect choice here: lightweight, rust-resistant, and tough enough to handle the outdoors without complaining. Before adding the aluminum skin, he seals the wooden exterior with a protective coating. Think of it as giving the trailer a raincoat before sending it out into the wild. This extra layer keeps moisture out and protects all that hard work underneath. Then comes one of the most satisfying steps: fitting the aluminum panels. Each piece is carefully aligned along the trailer's curves, giving it that sleek, aerodynamic look. It's at this point you realize, this isn't just a DIY project anymore. It's starting to look seriously professional. Doors and windows are up next. Christian installs custom-built ones, securing them neatly into the aluminum body. Suddenly, it's not just a shell, it's a proper living space. He follows this up with aluminum trim, bending and shaping it to match every curve perfectly. These trims aren't just for looks, though they do make everything look super clean. They protect the edges from bumps, rain, and road debris, and keep everything sealed tight so water stays out where it belongs. They also strengthen the joints between panels, preventing gaps or warping over time. Basically, they're the unsung heroes holding everything together while making it look effortless. Before we go deeper into this build, it's only fair to give credit where it's due. The mastermind behind all this is Christian Green, working out of Romania through his workshop, Klein Innovation. His attention to detail and clever use of materials really show what's possible when skill meets creativity, and maybe a bit of stubborn determination too. Christian might not flood YouTube with uploads, but when he does post, it's the kind of content that makes you pause, rewind, and say, okay, that's actually impressive. His teardrop trailer build has caught a lot of attention, and honestly, it deserves every bit of it. He's mentioned that he didn't always have access to advanced tools like CNC routers and CAD modeling, but once he started using them, the difference was huge. It's like going from cutting cake with a spoon to using a proper knife. Suddenly, everything is cleaner, sharper, and way more satisfying. That precision really shows in the final result. What makes his work stand out isn't just that it functions well. It looks amazing too. Every piece feels intentional, durable, and crafted with serious care. This isn't just a trailer. It's something you'd proudly show off, even to people who didn't ask. As the build nears completion, Christian turns his attention to the large rear access door for the kitchen area. And of course, he doesn't take it easy here either. The process starts with building a perfectly curved frame to match the trailer's teardrop shape. No shortcuts, just careful measuring, cutting, and assembling. He glues and clamps the plywood ribs with laser-like precision, making sure everything lines up just right. Because if one piece goes off, the whole curve throws a tantrum. Once the structure is solid, he bends and secures plywood over the ribs, forming a smooth surface that's ready for the metal outer layer. It's one of those steps that looks simple, until you try it yourself and question your life choices. With the wiring already in place, everything starts coming together like a perfectly planned puzzle. Finally, the roof panel is installed, and all seams are tightly sealed to keep out rain, wind, and any unexpected nature surprises. This entire project is a masterclass in patience and craftsmanship. From the initial design to the final assembly, Christian has shown what's possible when skill meets dedication, and maybe a bit of stubborn refusal to settle for good enough. Thanks for sticking with us through this build. Hopefully, it sparked some ideas, or at least made you consider picking up a tool, even if it's just to move it from one place to another. Stay tuned for more creative projects, and who knows, your next big build might just start today.